It hasn't even been 30 seconds of my arrival as CSX Q216 appears out of nowhere, taking the medium clear 2-2 eastbound towards Philadelphia via the Metropolitan, the CAT, and the Philadelphia subdivision. As I just arrived, I go ahead and introduce myself to Chris F. Railfan and CSX RR Man as we begin our long day here at Pointer Rocks. Traffic is really slow today, so this is going to be a really short video. After Q216 passed us, it took about 2.5 hours until 5 o'clock rolled around the corner, which we all know what that means. Amtrak PO29, the westbound Capital Limited, as he takes another medium clear signal 1-1 westbound, as 372 waits at Lander Road for an eastbound signal. So basically we had a double clear, but 372 could not pass until Amtrak 29 has cleared the area, with missing one coach and having a 200 series locomotive in the lead, as well as a P40 trailing. As soon as Amtrak 29 just passed me and cleared the crossing, the defect detector at 72.1 on track 2 for Q372 went off with a surprising 704 axles, with 3 GEVOs in the lead and 1 in the middle as a DPU. CSX 372 usually isn't this long, however, due to precision schedule railroading, 372 has been getting longer. The last time I saw him, he had 630 axles. I guess he's rising by the month.
After CSX Q372 passes, Chris F. Railfan and I said head down to the brand new Deli of the Rocks, which is under new management. Unfortunately, our old best friend, Sam, who was the original owner of the Deli of the Rocks,
was forced to sell the deli and move back up to New York, where I don't know what their actual reason was. So Sam, if you're watching this, best of luck to you, brother, and I hope to visit you really soon. So for the 3 hours being, Chris F. Railfan and I were looking at the Shenandoah Junction webcam to see if anything was coming. About 2.5 hours later, we saw the Q136 was passed to the cam, and sure enough, 30 minutes later, here come Q136, eastbound 282 with the medium clear Pointed Rocks as he heads down to Portsmouth, Virginia, 434 axles with the single leader and a DPU in the middle. After a long, exhausting day here at Pointed Rocks, and only catching 4 trains within a span of 6 hours, I decided to call it quits, as I made Q136 my last train of the day. As Chris F. Railfan and I said our goodbyes and we parted off, I forgot that today was daylight savings, so when I got home and started editing my videos, my clocks went from 2 a.m. back to 1 a.m. I thought something was wrong with me for a second, until I looked on the calendar to see what day it was. Sure enough, it was the end of daylight savings. I want to give a big shout out to CSX R-Man and Chris F. Railfan for joining us today, and the rest of my Railline crew who I did not get to see, unfortunately. However, we shall all reunite for one last Railfan session, all together before our lives begin. This is Strange Productions. See you later.